On his 100th day of office, President Trump passed on the White House Correspondents' Dinner. Good morning, Ken. I am outside of Tower Bridge Gateway and 5th Avenue near the Raley's headquarters, where a fire broke out at the Welcome Grove Motel. The motel has been abandoned for about 2 years now and is actually scheduled for demolition this week. Now, this fire, we believe, is electrical. We're joined by Scott from the fire department to tell us a little more about that. To the best of your knowledge, what happened here?
If you remember, about 10 years ago, the buildings and businesses in Natomas weren't here. This was mainly all grass, but the effort to build up the city is still ongoing. If you look right over my shoulder. Breaking news this hour, hundreds of people have been evacuated from London's Old Vic Theatre in the middle of a performance.
That reported shooting at Travis Air Force Base yesterday came in the aftermath of a shooting in Virginia where Congress members were targeted. So people were already on very high alert.
A domestic argument turned violent and deadly when a 34-year-old man shot and killed his wife, then turned the gun on himself. What's even more surprising is that 3 children were inside of the house. A Woodland High School teacher arrested on campus, accused of inappropriately touching a teenage student and making lewd comments about her body.
Were those pigs rescued or were they stolen? That's the debate over the 6 pigs taken from the Sacramento San Joaquin Delta Island, also known as Pigs Island.
Washington is still in an uproar over President Trump's decision to fire former FBI Director James Comey amid his investigation into Russia. West Sacramento had its first homicide on the books in nearly 2 years, and now we know the name of the man gunned down.
A chase, a crash, and shots fired. That was the scene earlier this morning in Sacramento County after a routine traffic stop when officers pulled over a vehicle on Stockton Boulevard and Fruit Ridge. We are looking at a hot few days coming up, so much so that I don't even need to wear a jacket this early in the morning. That means a lot of folks will want to get out on the river. Governor Brown can expect birthday cards and balloons this morning. No, it's not his birthday, but healthcare and immigrant advocates are looking for a reason to celebrate. A quiet Sunday morning in Elk Grove turned destructive after a stolen vehicle crashed into another driver.
I think that this is a busy, congested roadway, and especially on a Sunday with people coming out of church and shoppers shopping for Sunday. It was a very dangerous situation to put people in.
The red Honda Civic was stolen from San Francisco. CBS 13 was told the driver was pursued down I-5 at speeds of 110 miles per hour. Authorities reinitiated the pursuit in Elk Grove. The suspect crashed into a female driver, sending her spinning ahead of taking off on foot towards the Sprouts in the Laguna Gateway Shopping Center. Employees and customers at Sprouts were rushed to the back of the store on lockdown for safety, not knowing if the suspect was armed.
The employees that were herding the customers to the back, and the customers were told for their own safety they needed to take shelter.
They just said to stay down and to stay in the back. Basically, that's it. They didn't let. They had all the customers in the back as well as the employees.
The female driver who was hit on Bighorn and Laguna landed right here. She was sent to the hospital. No word on her condition. I did speak to her frantic mother as witnesses told her what they saw. The scene wrapped earlier this morning with the suspect in custody. Reporting in Elk Grove, I'm Krystle, CBS 13.